Next one here. Next one continuing. So, shit, man, I'm actually already gotten bored of this game. Although I probably would be a lot further if I started playing earlier today. I mean, if I was actually awake, with God, I've been having problems sleeping. I've had really big problems. It's more or less staying awake or having a set time, sleep time. I mean, I could probably go to bed now and wake up like 6. Even if I want to have a long sleep. I need to clean my ears, getting itchy.
All better.
Use cotton buds, or as you Americans call it, Q-tip. Actually, I don't use it the way it's meant to be used though. Because my ears really, I got big ass fingers, and even my pinky is big, so it can't reach where I want to scratch.
All better.
The factory is under attack. Headquarters has been breached and casualties are severe.
Keep your wits, Captain. What do we know of the enemy?
Target is carving a bloody path in this direction. Unconfirmed reports suggest it's Sith.
Consider them confirmed.
Really?
Commander, contact confirmed. The enemy is Sith. Repeat, the enemy is...
I can see that, Captain. Shut up. Sith, I know why you're here. Be aware that these are the finest troops I've commanded in all my decades of duty.
Consider me warned.
Captain Elgin, engage at will and hold the line. I'm coming with reinforcements. Right on out.
You're about to find out what we're made of.
You're made of bones that break and blood that spills.
You don't intimidate us.
At last, foes with a little backbone.
You'll find there's nothing little about us. Men, attack!
You were really easy to kill.
The commander. He should have been here by now.
Your commander left you to die.
No, he's safe. All that matters is he's safe.
Please, enough of this.
Commander, no!
Just put him out of his misery, Sith.
He's suffered enough, I suppose.
No.
It's unfortunate they were on the wrong side.
They died like...
It was difficult betraying. You can't bleed with a man and not form a bond. Yet with their defeat, today was inevitable. I knew Lord Barris would eventually have to eliminate me. But I'm proud to have been of service all this time.
I'm honored to be the one to kill you.
Before I embraced my end, my son, he was the only thing in the world that I know you had to cover my tracks, but please tell me.
His chin was held high, come on.
Then I can die with a smile. When they find my corpse, there must be evidence of a valiant fight. We must make this look convincing, Sith. So I will not hold back. I will fight you as though you are my mortal enemy.
It will give me no pleasure to cut you down.
Our duty is often difficult, friend. Tell Lord Barris it has been my great honor to serve him.
Please tell me we're done with all this planet. Done with this planet for now. Oh shit, I was gonna stop. Oh no, wait, there was...
My lord, I believe we've got trouble. I heard your entire conversation with Commander Rylorn.
You have my attention.
I told you that I've had the Jedi investigator surveilled and that she's been snooping around the arms factory. Apparently she bugged Rylorn's quarters, and as she listened in on your conversation, I heard what she heard. The investigator knows everything, my lord.
Where is she now?
She was heading to her ship, but I had my men move in and cut her off from the Republic landing. I am systematically blocking her avenues of transmission and escape, herding that Republic scum to her only hope, the spaceport at Sobrik.
How does she expect to survive an Imperial spaceport?
My men report that she's wielding a lightsaber, my lord. This investigator is a Jedi Knight. Unless you stop her, she's more than capable of fighting her way through the space. I'll be able to delay the Jedi long enough for you to engage. But...
Excellent. Today I kill a Jedi Knight.
I will gather my remaining men and meet you at the...
Who is this Jedi Knight, I wonder? Yes, indeed. I'm not being a dick, I actually don't know. Not being a... Ooh, I wonder who this is. Topic. Question, answer, whatever. Shit. Something might happen soon. Oh, that's right. I'm in the space one. I can actually use a speeder thing. God, I wish I had really won the competition a few months ago, a month or so ago, with that new computer. It looks like marshmallow. Marshalling.
Ah.
You're too late, Sith. I already transmitted the conversation between you and Commander Rylon to the Jedi Council. Nomen Karr has his proof. Now Master Karr and his Padawan will track down and expose every Sith agent in the galaxy.
You won't be around to see it.
I will not fall today. Not to you. My intentions and motivations are clear, as is my mind. I have purity of purpose. I seek neither thrills nor satisfaction. Unlike you, I am calm.
How incredibly boring.
Living an enlightened life is anything but boring. The dark side shall fail you, Sith. Save yourself, surrender, and the Jedi Council will give you every opportunity to discover redemption.
I offer you the chance to surrender and live, Jedi.
Surrender is not possible. I am in the right. I won't kill you, Sith, but I am leaving. So, I'm going to have to incapacitate you.
Nobody better mess with us now.
Your victory means nothing. The damage has been... So deal the death blow, Sith. I am at peace, knowing that the greater good has been served.
I hate to burst your bubble, Jedi. No, that's a lie. I'm reveling in it. I intercepted your transmission. The Jedi know nothing.
You just earned your pay, Lieutenant.
I'm only doing my job, my lord. I had her monitored and screened the entire time. There was never any risk at all.
Gloat all you like. It means nothing. I remain at peace. And Noman Carr and his Padawan will still defeat you.
Tell me the name of Noman Carr's Padawan.
I will never betray her identity. I am resigned. Strike me down. I offer no further resistance.
Sith in me tells me the Sith in tells me to actually keep her alive, but it's a light side option. Sith in me tells me to keep her alive to break her. Indecision. Decisions. Damn it, where's my coin? Oh, that's right. The Whirlwind Walkabout.
You are subdued. There's no sense in destroying you.
No, I am going to destroy him. It's not the reaction I was
Your victory means nothing.
I hate...
Tell me the
I
name.
will never.
I'm not going to object if you want to die.
There is no death. There is the Force.
How bizarre. She just closed her eyes and accepted death.
Bizarre indeed.
No matter. The threat is ended. Lord Barris will be anxious to learn what became of this.
I'm anxious to get off this planet.
Excellent. I'll be waiting in my barracks.
I'm guessing he's supposed to be looking at me. Oh. Do I get a lightsaber? Shit. This should be allowed to happen. Every Jedi you kill on your main character story arc, every lightsaber of theirs, keep it. It's a trophy. Oh, shit, man, I must be reading things wrong. Because for a second I thought it said...
Nobody better mess with us
thing
now.
up here, the mission thing. I thought it said return and kill... Oh. I thought it said kill blah Nova... Twin follower just walked in. I thought that's what it said. Of course I have no doubt that he is going to die at some point. I'm looking.
You are strong, but you could be stronger.
Well, here's the next thing I can train in. Not that. Not that. That. And level 30.
Show no mercy.
Wait. Still had the green thing on its symbol. See, look at how tiny I am now.
It's not my place, Lord Barris. I leave...
Then step aside, Lieutenant. Nice of you to join us. Quinn refuses to update me.
She is dead, Master.
That is a relief. I had hoped to avoid confronting the Jedi, but our hand was forced. What matters most is that and how would you assess Lieutenant Quinn?
Lieutenant Quinn is an exceptional officer.
High praise indeed. Quinn, I believe you. I'm putting you up for a captaincy and transmitting an executive order allowing you to station wherever you choose. You are dismissed.
Thank you, Lord Barris. If my actions benefit the Empire, my lord, before I depart...
The honor has been mine.
Until we meet again.
He will have his hands full. There are powerful Imperials dedicated to keeping... But if Quinn can overcome them and rise to the station he deserves, there is great...
If given the opportunity...
By the way, it's not worth worrying about. Quinn's affairs are a speck compared to... Your presence on Balmora is no longer needed. Return to your...
So, we're leaving, right? On to our...
It would seem so, Vet.
Well, I hope the next place we end up has a beach.
This place has a beach. It's just that the water here is toxic.
All better.
Why can't this be used on Operation Foxes? Interesting. Could use more. Fuck. My brain not working so well today. Oh shit. I have got to take a tablet. What happens when you got a high blood pressure or hypertension? Which I do believe, hypertension I do believe is the medical term. Okay, I'm going to pause the video here, be right back. Yeah, sorry I keep on doing that, it's just that I'm trying to, I think I'm equating the... Shit's right there on the tip of my tongue. I am equating my game crashing with the amount of memory usage. Because I've only got a little under 3.5 gigabytes available my system, and I would say about a gig of that, maybe less than a gig of that's used for other things, background tasks and shit like that. System. Why don't you look at that? Even if I push outside the game. Oh, what's this?
My lord, I hope you don't find my appearance here obtrusive.
I will always welcome you, Quinn.
It pleases me to know that, As you know, Lord Barris aiding your mission on this planet has reawakened the ambition I began my career with, to make the most profound impact possible.
Welcome back to life.
That is how it feels. I cannot think of a more glorious... I'm here to pledge myself to you.
What exactly can you do?
Who cares what he can do? I could use some help around here.
I'm considering it, Vet.
My lord, I'm a top-notch pilot, military strategist, and a deadly shot. I can fly this ship, plan your battles, assess your enemies. You won't find a more tired...
I would be pleased to have you.
The pleasure will be... Thank you, my lord.
Did not think I'd get a person out of this.
You're stable.
Did not think I would get a ally. I thought he would be one of those allies that aren't a part of your... isn't a companion. Why ain't you skipping? When they pop out as some sort of stabilizers. But why they're actually there. They help with, if my understanding is correct, in atmosphere flight. Not sure what they do in fighters though. Like the X-Wing. Speaking of fighters, favorite Imperial fighter, or Galactic Empire, I mean, is the TIE Defender. The only negative thing I see about that fighter is that is the fact that it doesn't have any landing gear, unlike the X-Wings. Favorite Rebel fighter? It's a toss between the A-Wing and the X-Wing. I mean, I like the A-Wing because of its warp speed. It's actually faster than TIE Interceptor. No, of course you would know what a TIE Interceptor is. If you have any dignity as a Star Wars fan, you know what a TIE Interceptor is. Now, speaking of the TIE Defender, for my memory serves me correctly, I read somewhere on the Wikipedia I read something about it on its canon Wikipedia page. Apparently, it's being introduced earlier and by somebody different and created by somebody different than in the Legends universe or the expanded universe. Sorry, I was just thinking of a song. Watched a movie today. Just before I go, starring Sean William Scott. Watched it. It was an interesting movie. Thought it was like a comedy. The main character in that movie wants to off himself. I want to know why everything I'm gonna pause the video here again. Really gotta stop doing that, eh? Just that I'm afraid the game might crash. It's taking a long time to load, isn't it? It's too bad I can't directly exit from here. I can exit the game, but that's just about it. And I don't want to do too much recordings for tonight because I've got a whole bunch of shit I've got to finish uploading. I still haven't rendered the other videos from the other day, and that's a pain in the ass to do. Oh, it's not really, it's less of a pain in the ass to do, and it's time restricting because of my dual core processor. Damn it, I've had plenty of chances to even get a non-hyper-threaded quad core, but hell, I'll even go for a dual core with hyper-threading. Shit, it's already been a minute. Fuck, I bet you the game's frozen. It's hooked on something. It's not even a part of the game. See, there's two. I'm looking at my Windows Task Manager right now. There's actually two Star Wars The Old Republic EXEs open. And the one that isn't using the most storage, most memory. The one that's using the most memory just so happens to be... the one who's using the least amount of storage just so happens to be the one that's using the most CPU of them. So I assume it's like a loading screen thing of some sort. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the game's crashed. It may not seem like it's crashed, so I'm gonna have to end this recording and I'll be back when I can. Okay, I'm back. And he ended up exiting the game. Pain in the ass, that is. Sorry, I was just, for some reason, just listening to Yes, a Justin Bieber song. Just going through my phone songs on my phone.
Have you ever heard of Nock Draen? Pirate.
He destroyed the Wrath Cartel and the Vandalhelm Combine in some giant power...
Yeah, same guy. Weird. Nock Draen was the most famous killer and I was still slaving it up for Three Eyes when he crossed Nock. Or maybe he just had something Nock wanted. I never did ask.
Did any of the
You mean anyone that wasn't owned as property? No, they did not. I'm still not sure how Nock got his speeders into the camp. One minute he was ruthless, but not a thug, you know? Sort of a pirate prince. Freed all the slaves and told them they could join up.
I assume you...
Well, I wasn't gonna go wander off on whatever waste. I was the smallest on the crew, and mining had taught me to fit in tight spaces. Nock's crew showed me. For a long time, I didn't fit.
It must have been hard for you.
Well, it's a long time ago anyway.
Chose the light side up then again, didn't I?
My lord, I have settled into my quarters and fully acquainted my...
I want you on a persistent state of alert, Captain.
I am fully trained in all aspects of operating this...
Get to your station then.
Right away, my lord.
Oh look, we get to talk again.
You wish to speak?
Yes, my lord. I wanted to update you on the condition of your ship. It has I'm pleased to report that we are operating at...
I'm glad to hear it.
I fully intend to, my...
Your demeanor makes me tense, Captain. Work on loosening up.
I see. Actually, my lord, I don't see. Is that an order, or are you testing my professionalism?
I'm gonna get a kick out of you.
I hope to be of greater...
Greetings, Master. I cleaned the vessel from stem to stern in your absence. You can smell the difference.
Shouldn't there be one of those on the other end, the other side of the ship too? Right over there somewhere. Yeah, behind you somewhere. Because doesn't the ship have two engines? Six, seven... Oh, 6 plus 1 equals 7. Now what the hell was I going to do? Not that. Not to finish the thing, but... pass this thing. warrior. That's the better one, by the way. Don't know where we get her though. I think it's at the end of end of the current chapter, which I think we're on one.
Apprentice, I see you are ready to... Elimination of Commander Rylon grants security to my spy net.
I won't disappoint.
You haven't yet. But every now before I unleash you on Noman Carr and his Padawan.
Wait, is that HK? What is HK? Oh, yeah, he's got his own storage thing, doesn't he?
Commentary. My updated galactic history data indicates I missed depressingly little during my unscheduled shutdown. I am disappointed to note the sacking of Coruscant was impressive, but the Empire failed to finish liquidating the enemy. That peace treaty was highly inefficient, Master.
This time, there will be no mercy.
Contemplation. Perhaps I should fact. The Empire needs a dedicated efficiency expert like myself. There is substantial room for improvement of its annihilation. The Sith spend as much time fighting each other as they...
A united Sith order would destroy everything in its path.
Offer. I can activate my manifesto protocols at any time, Master. I will happily compose a conclusion. I will dedicate a small portion of my processors to developing new efficiency-increasing methods. I will inform. Until then, we should resume liquidating the undesirable.
Huh. He doesn't have the same kick as HK-47 does. He's seeing something.
Permission to speak free.
Go ahead, Captain.
There's a reason I was languishing on Balmora before you arrived. Moff Broysk made a critical oversight that brought the fleet to the brink of complete defeat. I ignored his order and turned the tide to...
I take it the Moff took it...
Your intuition is... Broysk took credit for the reversal, which is fine. But then he court-martialed me. Darth Barris assigned me to Balmora, or my career would have been over. Moff Broysk has blocked every transfer and promotion I've been...
I have no tolerance for fools like this Moff.
I could say more about him, my lord, but my point is made. I serve you now, I have no regrets. I'll return to my duties.
You know, they always say they have no regrets. Until they have that one regret. Yep, they always have the one regret. God, I wish I had the money to do a few things. The credits, I mean, although I wouldn't say no to actual money. God, I don't like begging for money. Probably part of the reason why I'm not successful on my channel. So I don't like begging for subscribers either.
Apprentice, I see you've landed on Nar...
I want to make a quick...
Then you must remain. Nar Shaddaa is a planet of frivolity and distraction. Gambling, spice, rampant black market. You are there to eliminate my spy, Agent Delicon. Normally it would be a trifling task, but Delicon has acquired a powerful ally.
Tell me his name.
Agent Delicon's new benefactor is a young Sith Lord named Rothari, an upstart who openly disrespects my methods. Rothari prefers a more blunt approach. The Dark Council has granted him dominion over Sith interests on Nar Shaddaa.
All that's about to change.
I would celebrate the day that nuisance was quelled. Agent Delicon knows much about my organization. I cannot have Rathari in possession of such a resource. Burn Rathari to the ground. Destroy everything he's working for. And kill Agent Delicon.
They will suffer as no one has suffered.
Apprentice.
Why do you say that?
Now, Shadar.
Did that on purpose.
All that's about... Sounds like my...
Haladrel Setson runs my slave operation on Nar Shadar. She is ready to receive you and can fit...
Oh, very interesting. Where's the nearest cantina? God, I still like the look of that ship. Wonder if I can buy the technologies of Stargate, of the Stargate universe, Forerunners, of the Halo universe, ancient species. Shit, I can't think of it. There's always one, and I always seem to forget that one. It's probably because I haven't played it or haven't been a part of the universe for long. I don't think it's a Star Wars one. Oh, step down, that's why he seems taller than me. What is the name of it? God, just thinking about separate universes making me depressed. I'm actually thinking about, I think it was the Babylon 5 universe. About the ending of it. Shit, now it's making me think about the Gundam 00 universe. And the ending more specifically, because I hate endings. Oh Lord, do I hate endings. Where is this person? We can see that thing? Shit, let's see if I can replicate a camera clip into the actual thing. Camera clipping at the wall sees through the world.
Please use all products only as intended.
Funny, so they sold these.
Be well.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Wait a second, is Nashada also a secret? Check by using the data prompt. I don't think it is though. Or if it is, they must have a few things in common. Data crystals. Taking for fucking ever to do. South Park. Still got... Haven't even played a single second of South Park Stick of
Sweet
Truth.
talk me all day, darling. The exchange is moving in on this operation of yours. No amount of sugar gonna change that.
Believe me, you're going to prefer the sugar to the spice. Take one step closer and there'll be 24 Sith surrounding you.
24? That's a dead giveaway, darling. You got none.
1 is all she's going to need.
See? Not so smug now, are you, Captain?
So you do got a Sith up your sleeve. Well, we've been trained to take out Sith. Time to flex our muscles.
I've suffered you long enough.
Kill the Sith.
Fire at will.
Big place.
You have a flair for dramatic entrances. I probably could have handled that, but I'm grateful for your timing. You're the apprentice Darth Barris prep for me, yes?
You've figured it out.
The obvious is my specialty. That's why I keep petitioning the Darth for a raise. Halidrel sets in. So you're here to take out Lord Rathari. Won't be easy. He usually just appears, devastates, then disappears. You'll have to draw him out. He's been making some major power plays, and disrupting them will get his attention.
You'd better be sure about that.
You ruin his business, he's going to want to chop you into little bitty pieces. First, Rathari's been strong-arming the Hutt cartel. From what I hear, they're close to signing over some important territories to him. He and his apprentice Girick are in conference with the Hutts at cartel headquarters. If you burst in...
Rathari would be none...
Neither would the Hutt. The cartel is an Imperial ally. Rathari can't just beat on them. He has to play diplomat. Unfortunately, if things turn violent between you and the Hutts, better if there's no one left to identify you.
There won't be a heart left.
It could get hairy. Those oversized slugs have some pretty buff. When all this intrigue is over and Rathari is a memory, maybe we can get to know each other better.
That will definitely be in order.
I look forward to it. I have a feeling you and I will get along real well. I've got a shipment of slaves to send out, but I'll be here if you need me.
How is it that all the characters are hitting on my... Oh, never mind, I don't. The answer to that question is pretty freaking easy. Because he's a dude. Shit. Wait. Saw something over here. That must have been my imagination. Yeah, it was my imagination. I thought it was a mission thing. Turns out it's the letter C and the
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Dude looks like a lady. I should end the video soon. I'll end it when we get to the other text again. Maybe I should have gone there first. What's the rating for this game? Okay, end the video here. See you in the next one. Bye bye there.